Who's that girl? It's Jen. We've got a special guest today. We got my beautiful sister Belle. Hey Belle.
Hey.
She doesn't want to be here.
Oh my god, this is so stressful. But I'll do it, okay? I'll do it.
Will you? It's
Yes,
my
I will.
birthday. You need to be
No,
here.
I have to be present and here.
Because we're recording today. We're talking about fandom. And I probably already said this, but my sister really liked the X-Files when we were growing up.
I liked it too much. Like way too much.
A little too much.
Do you want to tell the story what I did?
You can tell the story.
Oh my god, okay. I was about like 15 years old and it was like the later part of the X-Files seasons and a lot of stuff was going on with cliffhangers and stuff and I did not
You did not handle it well.
I did not handle it well, and also if it was on the TV guide, because this is back in the 90s and we don't have
Remember,
like,
it was the TV Times. It was the TV Times
Yes.
that came with the Gazette from Montreal.
Montreal, yeah, and that's the only way we were able to know what was on TV.
There was like these little blurbs that
Yeah.
would tell you that like Mulder and Scully were on an adventure.
And I would take this to heart. I would analyze the TV guides. I would analyze the magazines. There's no blogs back in the day. So it was the...
Well, if there were blogs, we didn't have the internet. I think we only got the internet in like 1995 or something. I want to say...
No, it's later than that.
Oh god, it was probably 1999.
No, in 1999, 2000, yeah.
Pre-Y2K, but
Pre
still...
Y2K. We could have gotten it earlier, but no, our family was cheap.
We were poor. We weren't cheap. We were poor. That's... Anyway,
Anyway.
getting off track here.
But
X-Files.
we're vacationing off in a friend's lake house, okay? In the Laurentians, it was nice, and I saw that there was back-to-back X-File like episodes on different channels. One was Fox, another one was like Global or whatever.
We didn't have cable, so this was like a primetime event for my sister. She was like, "Hell's yeah, I can finally see it."
Because if you were a teenager in the 90s, if you had cable, you were relied on your fellow classmates taping the show on VHSs.
The only time I saw the Buffy musical was on a VHS tape.
Yes. And you would actually have to barter for it or wait your turn.
Oh yeah, there was a system. The friend that you were closest with got the tape first. You knew your hierarchy in the friend group if you got the tape last.
Yeah.
Someone cried in my friend group for being the last person to see it. It was very...
Which fandom was that?
It was Cardcaptor Sakura.
I believe that. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
X-Files.
That's another like
That's
fandom
another story.
Because we saw that in the French version, Japanese, and English, and they had different versions. Anyway, for the X-Files, I wanted to watch it so bad.
Yeah.
That I tackled my sister
To the ground.
Took the remote from her and sat on her until I can watch the show.
It was a fucking rerun.
Yes, but I still wanted to absorb
it. It wasn't even a fucking good rerun.
It felt like I was part of a cult. I was enthralled and stuff like that. However,
she tackled me to the ground and she was holding me to the ground and she's like, well, what do you want to watch? And I literally said, I don't know. Because at that point, you didn't know what you was on.
No.
You didn't know what was on.
Well, I saw the TV guide, but I never trusted a TV guide because it could change.
It could change. It could be fucking baseball.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It was always baseball. Fox and fucking baseball. That... I don't know if that still happens, but that is annoying. Anyway, yeah, she sat on me.
But what I found out later, she wanted to watch the X-Files too.
I did, but I don't like watching the episodes where it's weird.
And you like the funny ones, and I like the weird conspiracy.
You don't like the weird ones. You want to know if Mulder and Scully make out.
Of course.
The biggest dupe was the triangle episode. I think that scarred a lot of people.
You know they used the same set and wardrobe as the Titanic. James Cameron's Titanic. Because that was the season where they moved to Hollywood.
That doesn't make me feel any better. That makes me feel more upset. That episode could have been better.
Oh my god.
Don't oh my god me. I'm serious. They ruined that zombie episode.
That's just like the cigarette smoking man came back in season 11.
There was 11 seasons?
Yeah, they brought him back. They did one in 2018.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did know that, but I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it since the second movie.
Oh, everyone on the podcast, if I got the 2018 year wrong, just tell us. I think that's 2018, that date. Yeah.
I just remember you had all the magazine clippings for when the movie came out.
Yeah.
And you were like, you gotta see this movie. You gotta see this movie. The twist. Oh my god, the bomb. And I'm like...
The first movie was actually very well done. The second movie was terrible. I don't know, like, it was like... I felt like it was a cop-out. Because there, at the end of the movie, there's a scene where Mulder and Scully were in a boat together in the middle of, like, the Caribbean or something. But it was all CGI. It wasn't really them.
Okay, the first movie was bad too. What the fuck was that bee? I mean, if you really think about it...
It was a killer bee.
Ugh.
That still is a phobia for some people.
Well, the murder hornets of 2020, yes.
Ah.
But also, that movie... I'm sorry. Like, they built a playground...
Okay, I know that it was unrealistic that Scully would not notice there's a bee in her hair from where they...
you know, who doesn't notice a fucking bee?
In their hair from going from the cornfield to back to their back
Are you
to
telling me you'd be like chill with a fucking bee hanging out in your hair?
I would notice there's a bee in my hair.
I mean,
I would literally swat it out, and that would be.
You freaking notice like if you have dandruff in the first 10 minutes.
Of course, I'm like really OCD about that.
I'm just saying, she's supposed to be like a medical doctor.
I know. Okay, don't make fun of Scully.
I'm not making fun of Scully. I'm making fun of the fucking premise. And a little bit of Scully because she could do better than Mulder. Like in his free time, he watches really bad porn.
I know it was actually pointing out that she could do better at him in the show. So yeah.
I mean, anyway. So that's the X-Files.
No, but you had to feel sorry for Mulder because his sister got abducted in front of him.
Did she?
It was never clear.
It was never clear. Did he even have a sister?
Yes.
Oh, I remain to be skeptical about this.
Okay.
I just remember also my sister would be obsessed about reading the direct-to-novel X-File books.
Yeah. Actually, they got some sci-fi writers writing those books, yeah.
I'm guilty too, because I would read Nancy Holder's Buffy the Vampire Slayer books.
Because some of the authors they got, they wrote for the Star Wars series.
Oh yeah, the expanded universe.
Yeah, the one they chose to ignore.
I know
they had J.J. Abrams had so much to work with, and they ignored that. Anyway, that's another podcast. But yeah,
I'm supposed to recommend a fan fiction, but I don't know. What have you been reading lately?
Oh, fan fictions?
Yeah.
Oh god, I have been going down the rabbit hole of Kylo Ren. And
no! My sister can't be reading these fics. No!
Kylo Ren and Rey, yeah. Alpha and Omega. I've gone down. Yeah, I've done.
I need to lay down. I can't.
You know why? Because I don't care about that fan fiction as much as the X-Files.
Wait.
X-Files I care about.
What is the pairing?
Kylo Ren and Rey.
No!
Or Ben and Rey.
No! I feel like I'm in that part of Empire Strikes Back.
Mm.
You're Darth Vader, and I'm Luke just yelling. Just like, no!
That's my guilty pleasure.
I need to lay down. Anyway.
No, there's some... It's terrible, and also, what I don't get, because I'm just contemplating on the actual biology on that. It was built off a debunked biologist paper on alpha and omega dynamics.
No, I can't do this with you right now.
Of wolves.
No, I know, but I can't do this with you right now because, earlier today we had a really big discussion about carbon half-life. This is our life. This is what we do. My sister has studied history, anthropology. She's a really big.
I'm a nerd for
She's-
old stuff.
She's a old bones nerd.
Old bones.
Old bone.
But not the Bones of series because I have issues with that.
Not
Oh my god.
Stop it. No.
This
Anyway,
podcast is already enough.
it's revealed too much. Anyway, so we were talking about carbon dating, and I had to explain carbon dating to her, and then I found out that they don't really teach it well
Yeah.
at all to anthropologists. And I had to lay down. I laid out. What's really funny is that she gets really hyped up about historical accuracy and like
It's my jam.
cultures and how they developed. And I just really will jump through a plate glass window on that. Meanwhile, I will get very, very, very triggered with bad science. I can't watch some shows. One of the new favorites for my family is to watch the Murdoch Mysteries. And you cannot, on point of death, get me to watch that show.
For those of you who don't know, the Murdoch Mysteries is a Canadian show.
Can't make me watch it.
And it's about a detective who's from Toronto, Ontario. And it's from the turn of the 20th century.
It's bad.
And yeah, it's 19th, 20th century, that period basically. And he's solving crimes. However,
Is he though?
Yeah.
Is he?
No, technically he is. He does solve a crime, okay? Like, technically, more than Poirot does.
I doubt that.
No, but I'm not bashing Poirot, but it's the same type of thing where they still depend on the person's confession.
Oh, absolutely. Every show depends
Oh
on someone confessing.
However, no, the issue...
God knows that they had evidence.
Now, the issue that my sister has with their show is that he uses, like, futuristic science to solve it. He has, like, the infrared light
It's so bad!
detect blood and bodily fluids. And back in 1901, he didn't have that
This
technology
doesn't
yet.
exist! Oh, God. It's just really bad.
And
One episode, Houdini was there. I
I-
can't do this. I can't.
I do get that, though.
I can't. I
But
just want to jump through a wall.
But if you guys have kids, and it's very wholesome, you can.
Is it?
Yeah,
People get murdered.
Star Trek has murders and stuff like that, and yeah.
I like how you're like, if you have kids, it's very wholesome.
Well, the desensitivity of children these days. That's true.
You're cute. You're cute.
Well, it's true. No, it's a wholesome show.
Is it?
Everyone's kind, sober, and fully clothed.
But murder.
But murder, yeah, that's the only thing. What? We have a really low bar right now.
I know, the bar is really low. But yeah, my mom adores Murdoch Mysteries. I prefer, if I'm going to watch that actor who's like the lead, I think his name is Yvonne. If I'm going to watch him, I'd rather see him in Much Ado
No,
or...
his name is Yannick.
Oh, yes, Yannick. But if I want to see him, I'd see him Nothing Too Good for a Cowboy.
Of course.
He plays a cowboy.
And there's the same actress in Scrubs, basically, who she's in.
Oh, yeah. Sarah Chalk was in Nothing Too Good for a Cowboy. That was good. Anyway, but yeah, if I'm going to see... Why did I think it was Yvonne? I don't know. Anyway, his name is Yannick. Anyway.
It's Yannick Bizon, I think.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, my mom adores watching this show. I think there's like fucking 12 seasons.
50.
15? Oh my God, it's longer than fucking Supernatural.
No, it's like the it's basically, this is the the Supernatural of the...
Oh my God, I need to lay down. Anyway, my family, aside from me, has decided to like...
It's the Law of Order of Canada.
It is. It's the tent pole, right? It's the Law and Order of Dun Dun Dun.
Yeah, Law and Order has so many, like, over a decade, and...
Gun to my head, I cannot watch Murdoch Mysteries. I tried to watch the Christmas episode with Mom with Krampus. I can't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
That's okay. It's not your jam.
It's not my jam. I did. Have you seen Palm Springs?
No.
You haven't seen. I told you to go watch it.
Okay, I'm making my way from your Murdoch Mysteries.
Oh my god. That's all Mom watched when she was here. Was Murdoch Mysteries.
Well, we'll watch it when I'm here, okay?
You can't watch it. I refuse.
But when she was at my place, she watched it there, so it's out of my system.
Stop enabling her. It's so bad.
It makes her happy.
I know.
It's really not. It's really like. It's not like American Horror Story, basically.
No one was making anyone watch that. I don't even watch that.
But as a comparison, basically.
As a comparison.
It's basically an excuse to watch porn and like torture.
I thought you were talking about Murdoch Mysteries.
No.
I'm like, it's an excuse to watch porn and
No,
torture.
American Horror Story. If anyone says it's because of the plot, I'm like, okay, yes. Anyway.
Well, it's like whenever any guy says Game of Thrones is for the plot. I really know that's a lie. Anyway, we're getting really off track here.
I'm so sorry.
So, I found out my sister has been just reading Raylo fic, which I am horrified. I thought I taught you better than that. I have to throw something at you right now. Aside from that,
I've only been reading recommended fics by other people, and it's really nice.
Who?
Other Tumblr people.
All right, I have to check who you're.
Okay, I'll send it to you, and you can approve it or
No,
whatever. Apparently,
I can
that's where we are in our relationship.
See, this is what happens when
I go off my own.
I know.
My own life.
When you this is my. I was so livid. My glasses fell off my face and are now on the ground.
I really wish I did tell you that then.
I know. It's like, who are you? But I still love my sister.
No, I like the one where they put the stormtrooper and a rebel guy together.
Oh.
Because I like those ones where the secondary characters are not punished.
Well, I think what's really funny is a lot of stories, especially if you read romance novels, I am way more invested in the secondary character than anything else. It's like when people are like, oh, I love this main character couple. I'm like, I could give two shits about them.
That's why I read a lot of fan fictions. The fan fictions I read develop their secondary characters really well.
That's my jam.
Those Raylo fics, yeah. And
who are the secondary characters?
Finn and
is it Poe?
Yeah, Poe. Finn and Poe, yeah. And
you should just read Finn Poe. I actually inspired a couple of people to write some really good Finn Poe.
Well, send them to me.
I need to send them to you.
Because every time I read a Finn and Poe thing, it's a really like weird fic. It's like when I try to find a nice lady fic, they all die.
I failed you. I failed you as a sister. I need to be a better fandom
like,
guardian.
Heterosexual fics are the only like at least if something bad happens, it's normal.
Is it?
I don't know. In my mind, yeah.
You need. I just remember.
Because in my mind, they're heteronormative, and therefore they're in the majority, and therefore I shouldn't feel bad that something bad's happening.
You're like, their life should suck because they're the majority.
Yeah. Exactly, because literally you cannot feel bad for, yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. I just remember, it's really funny, and it's a story I should tell, is my beloved sister is, I got into fandom, I guess it was kind of parallel, because she was like really into, I want to say X-Files, and at the same time, I was getting into anime, and then she was going off on her own bender on X-Files. Meanwhile, I was just like getting really into, I would say, Gundam Wing, Cardcaptors, and Inuyasha, and then I kind of dragged her with me because you got really into it too, right? and then I would drag you to that part of Chinatown and buy like subtitled knockoff pirated copies of bootleg anime.
The ladies there were so nice when they figured out like we wanted to watch like Gundam Wing or something like that.
I know. I got like the best posters. Everyone was so nice. I got like those musical orchestra CDs and things like that, and I just think this was really funny because I don't know how to end this because
should we end it?
I think we should end it, but
I feel like also people with my heteronormative comment, people are gonna like go and say, "How dare you say that heteronormative people should be punished?" I didn't mean that by that. Okay.
You did, though. You did.
Do I hate myself because I'm straight? Is that it?
I don't know.
Oh my god, this is getting really self-centered.
We're gonna edit this out anyway.
Bye.
Bye. Who's that girl? It's Jen.